Today we're going to be ranking the 2022 F1 races, and obviously before we start, please subscribe if you can. I need 300 subs before the end of the year, so please subscribe. Thank you. Anyways, let's get started with the first race. First race is Bahrain. This race, we didn't know how the regulations were how they were going to play out, but it was entertaining. Max and Charles gave us an electric battle. Then we had once the safety car came out, we realized Red Bull reliability issues. Then there was battles, there was a ton of stuff. So I would say banger-ish. It was a banger, but I was entertained. It was very good, especially with Ferrari getting a 1-2 and both Red Bulls out. And Haas, it's the other banger. I don't know, man. We'll change it afterwards. Next one is Saudi. Yeah, Saudi Arabia wasn't as crazy as before. All I can remember for that race was, Max and Leclerc at it again. This time Max pulled through. So I guess again I was entertained race. It was actually good. After that we had Australia. This one was average. It was okay. It was alright. Leclerc dominated the race, got his first Grand Slam. Alex Albon was the tire whisperer and didn't pit until the last lap. And there's only one safety car, but all in all, it was alright. Nothing special. After Australia, it was Imola. The sprint for this was good. I'd say average again. The sprint was good. Leclerc spun out. Red Bull got on 1-2. Few battles like George and the Haas. Yeah, I think that's really it. After Imola, we had Miami, which was actually not the best. Despite the safety car, the safety car semi-helped. We had Max and Leclerc battling, but all in all, it was nothing interesting. And I did hear there was like a good amount of overtakes, but the TV direction just sucked. After Miami, we had Spain. Spain was, I guess, another average Grand Prix. Leclerc retired, and then at one point in time Russell was in the lead, and then Russell was battling for stopping. It was actually alright. Not a bad race. After Spain, I think it was Monaco, if I'm correct. So for Monaco, I'm actually surprised. This was, I guess, between average and boring. Like if there was an in between. The main reason is because Ferrari messed up the strategy. Then I don't know, between boring and average, but no one expected Perez to win. But again, wasn't anything special. I think the thing that makes it average is just the person who won. No one expected Perez to win. After Monaco, what was after Monaco? I think it was Baku, right? If I'm correct, hopefully I'm correct. I think it was Baku. So for Baku, again, this was boring-ish or average. Again, it's like with Monaco, in between average and boring. The thing about Azerbaijan is just that we had Leclerc, the two Ferraris with the engine failures or mechanical problems, and then not much battles here and there. Maybe it was also boring as well. Nothing much went on. Maybe boring. Just nothing much went on that race. Red Bull got a 1-2. Seb tried to do some overtake on Ocon and failed. But if I'm gonna put this in boring, then what about Monaco though? So Monaco be boring as well. Yeah, next time I'm not doing tier list ever again. I can't rank anything. Afterwards we have Canada. Again, this was just average. Nothing much happened either. I can't remember from Canada. Max dominated the qualifying session where Alonso was in the front row. Alonso got, I think, a mechanical issue. And Tsunoda went into the barriers, started a safety car, and yeah, nothing much. Oh yeah, Verstappen and Sainz. Yeah, I remember that. That was a great battle-ish. Sainz tried his best, but Verstappen prevailed. After Canada, after Canada, it was a banger. Silverstone, what best race of the season, period. This race, despite the big crash at the start, we had an epic battle, right, at the start. Verstappen got bodywork damage or whatever it was. A piece of Gasly's bodywork hampered his performance. The safety car made everything just close, and then we had through goes Hamilton. Then more battles, 5-car battles, Leclerc on the outside of Cops. Banger of a race. And then Chile finally got his first career win. Great race. Okay, after Silverstone, it was Austria. I don't remember much from Austria. I think it was just average again. All I remember from Austria was the sprint. Oh yeah, Leclerc and Verstappen, and then Leclerc won. I feel like I want to put Monaco average because he just had the Ferrari mess up, and then Perez won out of nowhere, so that means he'll be over Baku. Wow. Alright, after Austria, what was after Austria? Oh Jesus, France. Again, average, so many average. What do I remember from France? Oh yeah, Leclerc spinning out into the barrier, Ferrari telling Sainz to pit when he was in the middle of a battle. It's also boring as well. It wasn't too entertaining. Don't remember much from that race. After France, it was Hungary, I think. Alright, this one was also boring. Nothing happened in Hungary, apart from like Ferrari putting on the hard tires and then Max spinning and winning. Yeah, that's all I can remember. Can't remember anything else. Oh yeah, pole position for George. Yeah, I can't remember anything from that race. I should put it average. Alright, next race was Belgium. There's just nothing much in Belgium. Hamilton went flying, then Latifi's crash, and then yeah, the first stop was crazy. Verstappen went from basically like, how much was it, 14th or whatever on the grid to, I don't remember where he started, but he went from wherever on the grid to, you know, win it. Maybe average. We need something in between. After Spa we had Dutch, average. It was okay. All I can remember was, yeah, Mercedes screwed up Hamilton's strategy. I think they let him stay out. Yeah, again, I don't remember much. Oh yeah, and then there were safety cars as well. So after Dutch Grand Prix, was it Singapore? No, Monza again was average. It ended under safety car. The Freeze finished 9th, so again, it was just not the best. After that, we had Singapore. That was actually good. The beginning it felt boring, and then like you just had drivers like Lewis going into the barriers. You know, they went into the barriers. Drivers like spinning out Max. It's just braking. It's actually entertaining. After Singapore, I think it was Japan. Yeah, Japan, then Kota, then Mexico, then Brazil, then yeah. Alright, so this one was average again. Jesus, so many average. The start was crazy. After that, it was only like 55 minutes of racing. Verstappen dominated. Yeah, no, not banger. I was entertained. It was great battles. It sucks for Sainz at the start. Then you had the battle with Hamilton, Verstappen. Then you had Alonso flying because of Stroll. Yeah, just tons of battles. Such a great race. And then Brazil was second best race of the season. So good. Such a great race. Wow. Best race weekend ever. Silverstone and Brazil need a permanent contract. The tracks are so good. So at Interlagos, Mercedes were back. They look quick. Then Max and Lewis again. George finally got his first win. There were 2 safety cars. The safety car restart was crazy. Ricardo took out Magnussen, which took out himself. It was great. Oh god, I forgot about Mexico. Yeah, Mexico, nice to fall asleep, boring. And then Abu Dhabi was average again. What happened in Abu Dhabi? Nothing much. But you could say the same thing for Belgium. Say the same thing for Spa. Nothing much happened. I think for these Grand Prix, I'll say average for this. This one was average. France had something. It had a battle. And then you had Leclerc's crash. So that is the tier list. Honestly, I think this is the last time I'll do a tier list. It's so hard to rank these, and the videos are so long, and then they don't even get that much views. So, but I guess thanks for being with me. This might be the last video of the year. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a great, how many months now? 9 months. Oh, time flies. It's been a good 9 months, and 2023 will be better. So don't forget to subscribe, and peace out.